Hey everyone, Ryan here and welcome to the Battle Blog. I hope everyone had a good holiday and Happy New Year, and today's topic will be BGP in 2023 review and plans for 2024. So 2023 was a fantastic year for games in general, but not so much for actual game developers. So to all my fellow game developers who lost their jobs making all the games we love, I hope you all get back on your feet soon and hopefully you do get the recognition you deserve, because without you guys, we wouldn't have games to play. At the start of 2023, I said I was leaving the game review space and handing off my title of the Dragon Quest X guy to my good friend Excellent, and over the summer I decided to release 3 unreleased reviews that I had sitting on my hard drive since 2018 and 2019, which were Red Dead Redemption 2, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, and Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. It was bugging me that I had all these reviews sitting on my hard drive for so long, but now I'm glad I finally got to finish them. And also during 2018 to 2019, I did film reviews of Gears of War 2 and 3 and Judgment, the first God of War on the PS2, and the 3 Tomb Raider reboot games, Tomb Raider 2013, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but sadly I lost all of these to a hard drive crash, and I even paid a hard drive recovery service a hefty fee to recover them, but sadly the hard drive was way far too damaged to be recovered. It's a shame because I felt my jokes in the Tomb Raider reboot games were some of my funniest, but sadly these reviews will never come to be, and I'm very glad that my Red Dead Redemption 2, my Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, and Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission were on a different hard drive, so I was able to salvage those. So this year in 2024 will be the 10-year anniversary of my main review and retrospective show, Awesome Video Game Memories. Wow, I can't believe it's been 10 years already. And I started the show with my former BGP castmates, Josie and Frank, reviewing the TMNT arcade game back in 2014. Even though I said I was leaving the review space, I decided that I will be making one final episode of Awesome Video Game Memories to properly close out and end the show for its 10-year anniversary, which will be my top 10 favorite games of all time. I know it's sad to hear that I'll be ending the show after all this time, but I do want to provide an ending and closure rather than leaving the show unattended and not producing any new episodes. I'm in the process of writing it right now and will hopefully film it later this month, and yes, I will be appearing on camera for this one because I have to, and I plan to premiere it on May 11, 2024, which will be exactly 10 years from the date when I released the first TMNT Arcade Awesome Video Game Memories review episode, so be on the lookout for that. And for those who are wondering, yes, I am saddened that E3 is finally done and over, and I'm really glad I did my E3 retrospective video in 2023, which I feel is one of my favorite videos that I've ever done, but sadly E3 is no more, and I will always cherish the 7 times that I went, and I will hold those memories very dearly to me. And E3 was never going to compete with live streaming, where companies can spend 5 figures or less just releasing their own direct events, rather than spending millions of dollars for booth space at E3 and not reaching as many people. I'm pretty sure Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest will be the next big gaming summer event, so we'll see if he decides to expand it beyond a stage presentation. And I also did a video on my time in the film industry and being a freelance video editor, since 2023 was the 15-year anniversary of when I started working in film back in 2008. And surprisingly, I've gotten the most growth and subs from doing shorts on here on TikTok, and back in the day I was really resistant to be part of the TikTok generation, and I preferred highly edited content, but now my shorts have really outperformed everything else I've been doing here, and I'm finally embracing the TikTok and short format. I haven't really been super consistent and I've been doing it randomly, but when I feel motivated, I'll just post whenever. And I also did a sponsored review for Infinity Strash Dragon Quest Adventure of Die thanks to my contacts at Square Enix, but I decided to turn down a chance to review Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince, because I was just way too busy this year, and I will buy myself a physical copy of the game at a later time. Sadly, I never got around to making an episode of my proposed video game real estate show that I showed in my last year's 2023 video, and I'll see if I can try to do one on my Final Fantasy XIV house since I finally got it fully decorated last year. No guarantees, but we'll see. And last but not least, most of my time has been spent doing game development for my game Popcorn Rocket, and I've been doing a lot of shorter game dev vlogs. My biggest accomplishment this year was finally releasing the game on PC and the PS5, with the Xbox port coming in a week. Hopefully I can try to release the game on the Nintendo Switch or its successor, and also get the physical copies done, but that'll depend on my budget. So far the game's been selling way more than I expected, and I'm thankful to everyone who's given it a chance. Making the game and publishing it on my own was quite the experience, and I'm grateful that I even got the game released at all, since game development is real really difficult, but it's incredibly fun and rewarding. And as of now, it's kind of hard to determine what kind of channel Battle Geek Plus is and what I want it to be in the future. You know, it's a gaming channel, it's a game dev channel, it's a random geeky shorts channel, so it's just kind of whatever I want it to be right now, and I kind of prefer it that way. I know so many channels are trying to fit through a small hole and trying to become the next big thing, trying to appease the YouTube algorithm and the trends, but after a decade, I just kind of stopped caring and decided to post whatever I wanted, and it's been more fun and relaxing this way. And sadly, at the time of this video, my day job has made me go back to the office 2 times a week, so I'm going to be losing 2 days to be productive in the daytime, so that's going to hinder content and game dev for a bit, but I'll still manage. And as for my next game, which is my Indiana Jones tribute parody, it's going very slowly due to working on the console ports of Popcorn Rocket, and I'm not sure I'll have enough to show this year in 2024, but work is still being done on the game whenever I have the time, and we'll see where the future goes and when I can reveal anything about it. I already got some people asking me when they can audition for the voiceover, which I'm very grateful for, but the game's nowhere near ready to present anything at all, and as of now I'm on the 6th draft of the script, and it's probably going to go through more changes like the Popcorn Rocket script did, and I think the 6th or the 7th draft of the Popcorn Rocket script was the final script you hear in the game, which also had to go through some changes during the production of the game. And yes, even game dev pre-production is very long and tedious, since I still have to deal with the Popcorn Rocket stuff like the console ports and eventually the physical copies while trying to do my Indiana Jones tribute parody game at the same time. Hopefully the magical day will come when I'm finally free of all the Popcorn Rocket work and I can devote 100% of my time to my Indiana Jones parody tribute game, but as of now there's still more Popcorn Rocket work to be done, like trying to get the game on the Nintendo Switch and the physical copies, but we'll see where things go from here. Well, that was a mouthful to talk about, so I hope you have a great 2024, as I personally had a great 2023, and I hope 2024 is even better, so expect the final episode of Awesome Video Game Memories in May, some shorts, some game dev vlogs, hopefully a Nintendo Switch release of Popcorn Rocket, along with the physical copies, but we'll see what happens. So that ends this episode of the Battle Blog, and see ya later, gamers! Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out these other videos, and also make sure to follow me on social media and check out the official Battle Geek Plus website. Take care.